Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, the likes or not. I am Pumpsquatchelo, and today's a little bit of something different. I'm basically going to be talking about, well, Overwatch, one of my favorite games in recent history, and pretty much one of my favorite games of all time. Yeah, why I like it, just why I play it so much, even though Black Ops 2 is now backwards compatible, and I used to play that game all the time back in the day. In the background, I'm going to be having some Dan Bull Overwatch songs, so if you like them, go ahead and check them out, because really some great songs. It's going to be an Odessa rap and an Overwatch 22 or 21 Heroes rap or whatever. But anyways, it's been a minute, just about I've been talking, so let me just get straight to it. So, Overwatch is it's a brand new first-person shooter game, I guess you could say. It came out late last year, and it quickly became one of my favorite games. It's fun. It's competitive. It's just an enjoyable experience overall. The heroes, it actually makes you feel like you're playing a hero, and to me that's kind of like one of my things that I like about it, because I may be whatever age, I may be a fully grown adult. I don't know if I'm fully grown or not, but hey, you never know, right? Could keep growing. But for me, being a hero is one of those things, like, it's one of those guilty pleasures, I guess you'd call it, more of like a fantasy, like, oh, that's so cool to be, and this game does that so well. Overwatch makes you feel like you're an actual hero, even though all you're doing is really just moving a limousine to a set, or fighting with your other fellow heroes and against them in some really strange ways. But it's just overall a great experience, a fun game. It quickly became one of my favorite games because of that whole hero thing where you can be a hero. The world can use more heroes, and it gives you that fantasy of you can be a hero. You can choose from 24, even more heroes, and that's it, you're one of them. And aside from that, you could join in, of course, but aside from there just being that you can be a hero, there's this whole thing of the world can use more heroes. Anybody can be a hero. Everybody in this game, it's so diverse. Everybody comes from a different thing. The most recent one, Odessa, she used to be an old, basically, security robot, to put it in layman's terms. And now she was rebuilt and repurposed to, yes, be a security robot, but basically be a hero. She's a robot fighting alongside a guerrilla scientist from the moon, a soldier, or a super enhanced soldier, with a visor that gives him basically aimbot, a woman, well, she's a villain, but a woman with blue skin that has a heart rate so low her skin turned blue, a girl who can travel through time, basically, and they're from all around the world. Africa, the UK, the US, everywhere. And that's amazing. You could actually have someone you can identify as, whether it's the ever-lovable, and the community is called a weeaboo, but Genji, the ever-lovable Genji, and Hanzo, his brother. Yes, Overwatch. But, you could just be one of them. You could identify. You have pretty much so many characters to choose from, and you could choose from any of them. And you can identify as pretty much anyone. You could have someone that you link to in a way. Someone that you have a connection with. For example, you have the monk Zenyatta. He's a very zen robot, a robot monk. Very interesting, but that's what he is. And he has this very interesting personality of, he is kind of like jokey in a way, but he's also very wise, very solemn, and he's very interesting because he makes a lot of references to movies and pop culture, but also has very wise sayings. So he's a very interesting character. He's one of my favorite characters in the game, and I just gotta say, I love that aspect of it, that anybody can join in and they can find something that they can relate to, whether it be a cyborg ninja. That's difficult to relate to, but he's a cyborg ninja that has sort of a struggle coming to terms with that he had his body parts replaced with cybernetics. And now he's found peace with that thanks to the help of this monk, this robot monk. And it's an interesting thing. But one of the things, that's just one of the things I enjoy about it. The other one is the competitive aspect. This game is always changing, always updating. You're getting pretty much so many more maps, so many more heroes in the future that the meta can change so easily. Before, it was a triple tank meta, which 3 tanks on a team and 2 supports or whatever. And now it's going to be more of a dive comp, which is going to be like surprising your enemy, I guess, or catching them off guard, or diving on them. It explains itself, I guess, but that's basically what's happening. The meta changes, and there are no differences, really, I guess you could say. There aren't really any game-breaking things. Well, there are some glitches, but no really, like, oh, you have to choose this. Exactly. There was a Roadhog and Ana combination, and it's been very strong in the meta recently, or for quite a while, but still, you could literally be any hero in the game, and you could pull some sort of weight. But there's difficulty to play each hero, and it's just a bit of an aspect of a learning curve. I went from talking about why I like Overwatch to just how the complications of the game or whatever, but that's one of the things I like about it, the competitive aspect. I like feeling that I'm trying to do something competitively, even though I know I'm not, and that's like a guilty thing of me. It's so weird. It's a bit embarrassing to say that, but I like doing that. I'm just a dork. I'm just a dork, but I'm a dork that's having fun. So those are two of the things I like about this game. The third thing is the community. The Overwatch community is amazing. Of course, with any sort of game that's team-based, you're going to get people that are hating on each other because you should have been pulling your weight. You weren't doing any good. You weren't getting the limbs. You weren't getting any sort of pluses or whatever, any value in your plays. People will hate for no reason. They will find any reason to hate. Even if you're doing your job, they will find a reason to hate you. They will find a reason to blame you. This isn't everyone, of course. This is just a few people. But the community is amazing. There's comic dubs on YouTube. There's fan-made. There's a whole bunch of fan-made things. The community is just amazing. I guess I'm Soldier 76 and Reaper. But I just love this competitive aspect, this community, because no matter where you come from, it's an amazing community. Not too long ago, there was a petition to send cookies to the developers because, I don't know, I guess some guy was, what was it? I guess he was hating on something in the game or something, but it turned from something negative into giving the actual Overwatch developers over at Blizzard cookies. How does that connect? That's weird, but it did. And it went through. Like, less than 24 hours, I think, it went through. So many people supported it. It's just such a cool community. This community is just amazing. The comic dubs, the online, everything about it. All the way from the rage videos to the final noob on YouTube just starting out uploading Overwatch. Hi. I am Pumpsquatch. And that's all I got for this video. Thank you all very much for watching. I really do appreciate it. If you enjoyed this video or the content within, which through every second of it I was cringing on the inside, but I dealt with it, then feel free to let me know down in the comments below. Today is May 2nd, and tomorrow is May 23rd, which is when the Overwatch anniversary events, I think, are going to be starting all the way into June. So I'm going to be uploading I'm going to try to upload Overwatch stuff every single day until it's over. And along with it, I'm going to try to upload as much stuff that's not Overwatch as possible. Though I may not have a great history of uploading a lot of stuff on time, I want to do this because this is literally one of my favorite games of all time. And I just want to try and do something about it, do something on it, because it's such a great game. It's so fun. A lot of people overhype it or think it's overhyped, I guess, but I find it fun. I like the community. I like the competitive aspect, and that makes it fun for me. But yeah, that's basically it. If you like the setup, go and let me know too. It's just some stuff I've collected over the years, I guess. But hey, I'm a dork, like I said. But I really do want to do stuff starting maybe tomorrow, the 23rd, when it starts off. Don't know what I'm going to do, but I'll figure it out. Anyways, thank you all very much for watching. I really do appreciate it. If you enjoyed this video or the content within, feel free to leave a like. Let me know in the comments down below. What do you like about Overwatch? The community, the competitive aspect? What do you like about it? I'll be sure to go through them. Maybe I'll make a video about that. Anyways, thank you all very much for watching again. I really do appreciate it. To get notifications of future uploads, hit that subscribe button and they'll be brought straight to you. And as always, I am Pumpsquatch. Goodbye.
That's so cringy.
Goodbye.